talking about the evaluation of display advertising, the roots were internet. Like without internet, of course, your display advertisement will not work unless and until it's a a light hoarding or maybe a hoardings with electric connections. But here we are learning display advertisement in terms of screens in the basis which needs internet. Okay, so the first advertisements were introduced on websites. Those were like very static advertisements. Static, it's like just a posture. That's it. There is no other movement. So it was used to that people can just see the screen in front of their screen. That's it. Okay, they didn't have any elements like audio, video, animations. Nothing was there. It was just like a static which is there in front of the screen, and that was the huge big computers. It was just like on the basis of computers it was working. But yes, of course, eventually when there was a huge changes in technology in the electronic gadgets, like it started with iPods, then phones, internet, then laptops, tablets, smartphones. So basically the advertisements changed as per the technology. We need to understand that thing, that whenever the technology started changes, the gadget started changes, accordingly the advertisement also started changing over the period of time. तो आपका जो डिस्प्ले एडवर्टीजमेंट है वो बेसिकली डिपेंड करता है कि आपके पास गैजेट कौन सा है. इफ आई डोंट हैव tablets, if I don't have mobiles, okay, mobile, literal meaning of what is the meaning of mobile? We say no, ऑटोमोबाइल और मोबाइल मतलब क्या होता है कि जो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह इजीली मूव कर सकता है, मोबाइलिटी है. that usually call that word as a mobility. So if you have that mobility of your gadgets, the pattern of the advertisement will completely change, right? So most of the time there was a scenario that after getting into this particular advertisements, next step was then getting the targeted audience, which was a crucial part, right? And the basis now in which current era we are, our complete digital marketing, whatever digitalization marketing we do, we have the complete tracking and the data analysis of the advertisement which we are doing it. In further sessions, we will see that how the tracking or how the analytics have been done. But to say that it includes everything, like what are the impressions, click rates, conversion rates, pay per click, keywords. We are tracking each and everything on the internet right now. So if I just post one single picture on my Instagram page, and in few minutes I get raw data. So it means that I'm keeping tracking on my each post, advertisement, analytics. So of course the display advertisement has lot many things to do with it. Uh, but of course these display advertisements are also having so many drawbacks, like you know uh, people who are blocking our sites, or fraudulent advertisements are there. Okay, privacy is concerned, it has become the biggest concerns nowadays. So now display advertisement involves basically the collection of the data, personalized data, and it is raising the concerns of privacy and data protection in this particular activities. Privacy regulations, industrial standards, everything should be followed by the advertisers, and it is first they need to build the trust that the data of the customer is safe with them, and they need to maintain the transparency. So yes, of course there are a lot many drawbacks when it comes to the this particular display advertisements. So let's today learn the different types of display advertisements. So what are the different types of display advertisements? This is the first is demographic. Okay. Now demographic. I guess we have understood the meaning of what is the meaning of demographic, right? Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of demographic? We have seen this thing.
It's just
Demographic meaning of our nearby area.
Nah. Nah.
Same environment.
Nah. No. Segmentation. Do we remember what is segmentation? In 4 different ways, the segmentations are done. First was demographic, that it was on the basis of age, gender, occupation, income, age. When the advertisements are shown
In particular area.
Demographic will contain everything: age, gender, occupation,
will come.
income. When on those basis the advertisements are done, we say that the advertisements are done on the demographic basis. I'm talking about display ads. Okay. So when you see, say for example, when I say that 70% of ladies prefer Dove soap, so that is something basis on demographic. Now, if you see this particular ad which I have shown, it's of Dove only. They had this campaign, hashtag campaign for the real beauties. So it does not mean that if you are fat or you are fit, you are aged or you are young, okay, you are looking beautiful, you are flawless or not. You can see in this particular ad, okay, it's a classic example of demographic. It is based, the advertisement is based on the various factors like age, factors like the shape of the body, factors that is a gender, right? If I am doing some advertisements, say of for example Horlicks for women, so if I say that this is especially for 30 plus aged women, so that display is my demographic display, and whatever I am doing it is on the demographic basis. It means that uh, I'm targeting to a specific audience, which I told you, that can be age, gender, income, education, occupation, marital status. Okay, the way I'm living my lifestyle, anything. Now, why this kind of advertisement is necessary? Now, when I'm doing this specific demographic advertisements, it means that I'm targeting to people of that demographic profiles. Okay, so now I'm doing, when you see this particular ad on the screen, you can see that I'm talking about particularly a lady. Okay, so when it comes to Dove soap, it's not that a male cannot use, but it is designed in such a way that it is designed for the skin of a female. Okay, so the first demographic I use, that it is for a female. Now this can be anything. If I'm doing advertisement of Lakme product, or if I'm doing advertisement of razor, or if I'm doing advertisement of any kind of clothes, I'm using a demographic. Okay, I'm using a demographic advertisement, so I can understand that this is particularly for the lady. If I'm doing advertisement of some kind of medical instruments, so I'll understand that it is been done for a typical group of a person. So that, why happens, because when demographic advertisements are being done, when a person does a demographic advertisements, we need to understand that it increases the relevance. Relevance का meaning क्या होता है? What is the meaning of relevance? Relevance means you feel that it is basically a personalized message for you. Okay. So if you're having a rough skin, and when you see this kind of advertisement on the screen, so you feel that okay, it is the advertisement is probably like for the people of me who are facing similar kind of problem. तो मेरे जैसे कितने लोगों की स्किन रफ होगी, तो you get a relevant to it, आप उससे relate कर सकते हो. Okay, so it increases basically the relevance when it comes to the demographic, you know, advertisements. You basically feel that it has been personalized as well. Okay, so of course this is again one of the type of display which is based on the demographic one. Okay, second is geographic display advertisement. Geographic as advertisement will basically, it depends on the location. It will completely depend on the location of it. So if you can just see both the examples, right? What it says, like if you're seeing the second example, if you're able to see the second example, you can clearly see that stuck in a jam, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It means that this ad will suit only if it is, uh, you know, on the highway, or maybe in completely a place where usually there is a huge traffic. This is a location based advertisement. This is a display advertisement, but the characteristic is location based. In location based, what happens? Uh, you increase the engagement with the product. आपको आप connect कर सकते हो. You basically get engaged with it. What does engage means? That okay, maybe you are in a traffic jam, you are completely hungry, right? And you just read this particular display advertisement somewhere, highlighted very usually on the roadside, and you immediately start searching in the mobile what will be the distance of McDonald's, or how much is the traffic. Somewhere it's a location based advertisement, that that particular advertisement will suit on that geographical, you know, place. Now we have seen in segmentation that geographical does not mean that only location based. Geographical can be from morning to evening. Geographical is from hot region to cold region, southern India, northern India, east style, west style. Anywhere it will become a geographical. So if I told you that if you are in a, if you are joined a gym, and the gym says that if you take a membership or you take the time slot of 2 to 4 o'clock, you'll be having 2000 rupees off. So this is a geographical based advertisement. But we're talking now about display, how they are trying to display it. So if you just see the first picture also, right, it's basically the cream, which says that you should use it. To stay away from the mosquitoes. Okay, so it is something like Odomos, which we usually use it. So they have just given that at what time which cream is suitable to you. So it's vanilla, which you can use it at at evening. So again, they are showing you a geographical base. So in which city you should use this particular cream, that is known as your uh, uh, you know depending on the time and the location where the advertisement is supposed to be done. So yes, of course, most of the time, geographical advertisement is also done for the local marketers. You have to understand this thing. That if you just see both the ads, it is only for the people who are stuck in the traffic jam, or only for the person who is in Manila, right? Not for the person who is in Gujarat. So it enhances local marketing. Are you able to understand? It basically gives the impact on the local marketing, that okay, so you be with that particular area, you are getting connected with that particular area. And see, whatever types we will study today, all will have one common objective, that is to improve the targeting. Okay, so if you're improving the targeting, it means that you're trying to reach to the maximum number of the people. It can be anything, you know, it can be improving targets geographically, such as cities, individual stores, neighborhoods, or all the customers who are desired to buy this kind of product. So in every display advertisement which we'll study, improved targeting will remain the, a common thing. Second is cost effective targeting. Now, if you're doing this particular location based, so you don't have to spend a huge amount of money. So once, if you have done, took the contract of that particular location, or to display the hoarding, or to display the advertisements, so it's that money which are, using it. And somewhere this is, very close to traditional marketing also. We have seen what is the meaning of traditional marketing, the old way of doing the marketing. So somewhere when you're doing a geographical advertisement, it is somewhat connected to the geographical, marketing as well, traditional marketing as well. uh, Again, when it is a display for a particular place only, आपको एक ही जगह पे वो लगा के रखना है, ठीक है? तो it reduces the wastage of the resources also. 110 you did not change the advertisement. Suppose, if you're going somewhere on the highway, and you want, this famous maybe a restaurant is there. Suppose the famous Kathiawadi dhaba is there. So what is that arrow? Over 2 kilometers ahead, मतलब 2 किलोमीटर आगे famous काठियावाड़ी ढाबा. It's a display advertisement, geographical advertisement, right? But try to understand that it does not need any expenses. उसमें बहुत सारे expenses नहीं है. Secondly, उसमें ज़्यादा wastage भी नहीं है about anything, about electric, about papers, about hoardings, posters, nothing. Once you put that hoardings, until it get damages, you need not even, change that particular poster. So it's cost effective. You can say कि आप, हाँ, display advertisement काफी पैसे बचाता है. If you're doing it very, using a tremendous good amount of lighting, that it may cost you extra, but if you're just displaying it, then it may not, cost it more than anything. Contextual advertisement. Now, what is the meaning of contextual advertisement? I will tell you in a very simple way. That suppose if you can just see the second picture. Okay, so I'll just search something. Okay, that is cricket. Okay, I just want to check some score out of it, right? Immediately, whatever I'm searching it, I get a related advertisement to it. मुझे तुरंत ही वहां पे एक related advertisement आ जाएगा. I am talking about advertisement. I am not talking about the recommended videos. Recommended videos अलग होता है. उसी थीम पे अगर वो आपको कोई और सजेस्ट करते तो वो रिकमेंडेड होता है. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट रिकमेंडेड, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दी कॉन्टेक्चुअल एडवर्टीजमेंट. आई रिपीट इट अगेन. सपोज कि मैं स्पॉटिफाई पे कोई गाना सुन रही हूँ. आई एम लिसनिंग से फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ सॉन्ग. सपोज से फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम लिसनिंग अ भजन. Okay, I'm listening a version, holy song, and when I play that song, I literally play the song on the Spotify. Immediately, I get the recommendation of 2-3 other songs. Version ही हो गए वो भी. That is recommended. I am talking about contextual. Okay, suppose on Google I search recipe of pav bhaji. Okay, I searched it. Recipe of pav bhaji. I searched it. I got the list of websites, famous websites. Okay, who can tell me maybe Tarla Dalal, Sanjeev Kapoor, and Heber's Kitchen, and Nita, Nisha Madhushali. You might be knowing this influencers, right? ये सब लोगों का आपको वेबसाइट ये लिंक दिखेगा. बट इमीडिएटली आपको वहीं से पॉपअप होना चालू हो जाएगा. MDH गरम मसाला, सुहाना पाव भाजी मसाला, or Guldi masala. I'm using this example because we can very fast connect with it. तो ये क्या है, ये कॉन्टेक्चुअल बेस्ड एडवर्टीजमेंट है कि वॉट एवर द पर्सन इज सर्चिंग on the search bar, okay, on that theme, on that keywords, on that topic, you start getting the pop-ups immediately. So see, I give you the same example. So someone has searched how to make pressure cooker chicken spaghetti. The moment you search it, you start getting the advertisements, okay, like success masala, this masala. When we see the second picture, on top it is boxed in pink color. Okay, it is boxed in pink color. I have written with the arrow keyword from URL. That is sports. Somewhere on Yahoo, I am searching sports. When I come next, I am searching for tennis. Here they are picking up the keywords. First they pick up the topic, that is sports. Then they picked up the keywords, that is tennis. Okay. Then keywords which are picked from the content are like cricket, football, and on this basis, the green color advertisements which you see on the right hand side is now catch this particular analysis on yahoocricket.com. You started getting the advertisements. This type of advertisements are known as contextual advertisements. It means advertisements which are completely based on the theme, on the search, on the keywords, okay, on any kind of the thing. So what is the benefit of this contextual advertisements? First, in contextual advertisements, you get a very positive experience when you're searching this kind of the things. Positive, it means when you're searching like a recipe of pav bhaji and you get a pop-up of say MDH or Goldi Masala, you start increasing the advertisements with them. आपका एक कनेक्शन बन जाता है उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट के लिए. You don't get vanish the advertisement in front from the front of your screen. It is not necessary. Second, this completely contextual advertisement is based on keywords and search bar. We'll see in other sessions that how this works, how this basically works. But अभी याद रखो कि ये keywords पे पूरे basis पे काम करते हैं. It works on click, it works on keywords, it works on search bar. कि होता कैसे? I will show you the live in the next sessions. But basically this works on the keywords. कि हम जो भी search bar में when we search it, immediately we start getting that kind of advertisements. So this happens because of keywords, right? So yes, of course, this is one of the type of display advertisement, that is contextual advertisements. Second is retargeting. Now, the meaning of retargeting is that you are already the customer of that particular brand or a particular product, but to do the repurchase or to get back the client on the same page, they do this kind of advertisements. Okay, so many times we have seen that. Suppose you purchased a dress from Myntra. Okay, you purchased a dress from Myntra. Now try to understand. When you are purchasing a dress from Myntra, it means that you are already a customer of Myntra. Try to understand. आपने मिंत्रा से शॉपिंग की, मतलब आप ऑलरेडी मिंत्रा के कस्टमर हो. Then when you are on any kind of social media platform, they start giving the pop-up advertisements. Like say for example, purchase this shopping from, do a shopping of 2000 rupees, you will get 200 rupees off for further shopping. So what they are doing it, they are retargeting the customers. Okay, so you have already viewed it. Try to understand. आपने उनका एक प्रोडक्ट ऑलरेडी देखा हुआ है, but maybe you have not purchased it. जैसे you do this thing, you just surf Meesho app for maximum 3 to 4 minutes. You just keep on searching. Maybe you search for 3 to 4 products. अब सर्च करो, अब ड्रेस करो, फिर शूज करो, इंटीरियर करो, then maybe some home appliances, kitchen appliances. You फटाफट search these 3 to 4 items for next 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, and then after 10 minutes you just pick up the phone and you see, you start getting advertisement of Meesho everywhere. this kind of advertisements are known as retargeting. You just visited the site or you purchased something on the site, but it means that you were on the site. आप उनकी साइट पे विजिट कर लिए हो एक बार, आपने एक बार उनका साइट विजिट किया है, मे बी यू परचेस्ड, मे बी यू डिड नॉट परचेस्ड, बट दे विल कीप ऑन हैमरिंग दिस थिंग कंटिन्यूअसली. आपको ये बार बार आपको याद दिलाता रहेगा कि you know sometimes they tell you continue shopping. I don't know if you have seen this or not. Continue shopping का मतलब होता है कि you left it there, you join back and you complete the shopping of this particular thing. Why this retargeting is been done? The reason of doing this retargeting is that retargeting से सबसे बड़ा फायदा है कि यहाँ पे आपके clients customer में convert हो जाते हैं. This is the conversion rate, right? So if I
Stop
saw,
like this.
huh?
We can stop like this if we want.
I didn't get it.
जैसे वो लोग हमें continually hammering करते हैं ना, we can stop this.
Yes. You can block the sites.
Block the site.
Yes. Of course, we have the rights to block the sites. We can complain it. We can report them. But I told you that only that the ethics are being not followed when they're doing this kind of advertisement. They break the chain also and they do it. जैसे कि हमें कोई अगर SMS है हम ब्लॉक करते हैं फिर भी हमें आते हैं क्योंकि वो उनका एथिक्स तोड़ रहे हैं. They are not following the rules and regulations. But as of course we can stop, we need to block the sites. We need to stop the pop-up. We need to stop put these sites and we can complain them also. Okay, so अगर आपको गूगल पे ऐड आता है यू कैन सी स्टॉप व्यूइंग, स्टॉप सीइंग. अगर आप वहां पे क्लिक करते हो यू गेट द वेरियस ऑप्शंस. What are those options? You know that options are like you have already purchased, you are not interested in the content, or you can write it is abuse also. Okay, so you can write it that it's abusive because they are hammering you continuously. तो आप स्टॉप कर सकते हो. टू सम एक्सटेंट वी कैन डू इट. Some extent the things are not under the control, but yes, if you take a long precautions, we can stop getting this kind of advertisements. It is somewhere possible for us. Lots of setting has been required in our gadgets, but it can be stopped. But you can stop it on your maybe on Facebook or Google page, but stopping this kind of advertisements in on Instagram, maybe Snapchat has become very difficult because these medias are now become a tool for advertisement. So it's bit difficult, but yes, with some exercise we can stop this kind of thing. We need to have a habit of clearing the history of our. Don't allow the cookies. We usually it's irritating, when we don't allow the cookies. It keeps on popping up. But have a habit not to allow any kind of yeah.
What is that cookies?
Whenever you open a new website, you get this kind that allow the cookies or not.
Yes.
What does that? What does that mean? Cookies. You don't know. I'll explain you. Cookies. It means that you are allowing your browser. Okay, cookies are basically the small pieces of text. Okay, which is sent to the browser by the website to visit. So when you allow this particular website to like allow cookies, not allow cookies, you always get the option when you open the website. So if you allow it, it means that you're giving them the right to access your browser. Very good question you asked. If you don't know, I'll tell you. कुकीज का मीनिंग होता है कि आप उन्हें अलाउ कर रहे हो. जस्ट गिव मी मिनट्स. मुझसे अगर कुछ साइट ओपन होता है तो मैं आपको ओपन करके बताती हूँ. लाइक जस्ट गिव मी this usually comes cookies होता है.
In every site when we open that
Yeah.
message.
Yes. These are basically done while hacking the accounts. आपका अकाउंट काफी इजीली हैक हो जाता है if you allow the cookies. Don't allow the websites to no allow cookies.
Sometimes if we are not allowing, they will not allow to access that site. Also.
That's the way they are designing the website. Mithil, that's the way they're designing it. कि आपको allow करना ही पड़ेगा. Forget that site. Don't use it. Because we have thousands of sites from where we can get the information. तो वो वेबसाइट छोड़ दो, आप वहां से मत एक्सेस करो. Don't use it. Try to avoid unless and until it's very important for you. Because from there only they get this data of retargeting. You try to understand that these people have just, you have just surfed the website and you start getting the pop-up. That is because of the cookies, browsing histories, rights which we give. We don't take safety measures also. So maybe that can be the reason. In last session, I will tell you what are the safety measures we need to take it. While we are watching any social media platforms. Okay. The next type is a static. Static मतलब meaning है उसका static मतलब कि it's just a simple picture. That's it. कुछ बड़ा उसमें rocket science नहीं है. It's just the image, maybe like a posture. It is just like a posture. That's it. Nothing in it. So yes, we have this kinds of हम इसे फ्लायर कहते हैं, हम इसे पोस्टर कहते हैं, हमें इसे सिंपल एडवर्टीजमेंट कहते हैं. हम ऐसे भी एडवर्टीजमेंट्स देखते हैं. There are so many advertisements which are static. Why? Because static advertisements gives us the opportunity to get the details of that particular advertisements more thoroughly. तो सपोज वी आर हायरिंग का मैंने आपको बता दिया. तो शायद कोई एक कंपनी है विच इज राइटिंग वी आर हायरिंग मार्केटिंग मैनेजर, व्हाट आर द रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, पे स्केल कितना मिल रहा है, मोबाइल नंबर, कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर, कंपनीज एड्रेस. तो एक स्टैटिक एडवर्टीजमेंट में ही आपको ये सारी जानकारी मिल सकती है. If it is continuously moving, not stable, some pop up, we may not concentrate on that. Static advertisement basically helps us to increase the concentration. Nowadays, static has become a classic way of doing advertisement. Like you can see the second one, special cake order now. That's it. Such a simple advertisement, but yet it is looking very elegant. So the text, images which they do not move, again you can call this as one of the traditional way of doing the advertisements. This is the simplest form of doing the advertisements. So this kind of advertisements are known as static. Second is GIF. Does anyone know what is the full form of GIF?
So,
Do anyone know? We all know what is GIF, but I want to know that anyone knows what is the full form of GIF? Yes, anyone?
Graphical image app, or I don't know.
No, graphical is correct. Graphics.
Graphical interchange format.
Yes, it's correct. Graphics interchange format, which we very popularly say it as GIF in a very normal form. I hope we all are aware that what is, GIF. I have shown some two photos there displaying that how the advertisements have been done with the help of GIF. Right now, the concept of GIF is a very popular image. Okay, it's a very popular image form, and it's like sharing the animated images on the internet. We share like simple animations, memes, or any visual content, and we share this on a various different platforms. So, what is the benefit of doing this kind of GIF advertisement? First, it's attention grabbing. Okay, it means so whenever you're seeing a GIF, uh, immediately you get the attention towards that particular advertisement. Okay, it's a combination of video or a small motion, color, images. It's a combination of everything. Maybe sometime it adds more number of emotion. In that particularly you can find that some content is static, कुछ कुछ चीजें स्टैटिक भी होती है, इमेजेस भी होते हैं, कलर्स भी है, वीडियोस भी है, and information bhi hai. Everything you get it in a very simplest form, okay, and it is highly visual. Second, it does not contain more time. It is hardly of 3 to 4 seconds. The GIF may not even run more than 5 seconds. So in within 3 seconds, you just share everything with your emotions, advertisements, content, everything. And of course, this has a lots of engagement. Okay, people stay on the screen for a longer period of time. Sharing GIF is very easy. You don't have to consume a heavy amount of data to share any kind of the way we share the video. For GIF, we did not do it, and you can easily communicate with the help of GIF. GIF can be also used, for branding purposes. Like you can have GIF for logos, maybe you can have GIF for slogans, any kind. आपकी कोई भी एक कंपनी है उसका आप GIF बना सकते हो, जो आपकी एक पर्सनैलिटी बताता है, राइट. सिंपल है, इट्स completely the simplest form of the advertisements. Mobile friendly, of course, we cannot forget that it's the mobile friendly, uh, because GIF we may not use it on the laptops or maybe on any other electronic gadgets, but yes, this can be mostly used with the help of mobiles. So yes, this is known as the animated. You will find this kind of advertisements, on uh, outside the stores, on the roads. ये आपको सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म से ज्यादा डिजिटल होर्डिंग्स में काफी देखने को मिलेगा near the signals, because people wait for a very shorter period of time. So this is again one of the way that is animated advertisement. Then comes interactive. Interactive where you get engaged with the advertisements. Okay, so जैसे कि जैसे स्टारबक्स का एक था क्लिक टू प्ले सिलेक्ट, और maybe if you must have seen somewhere like try this particular thing on a free basis, or you just play a game, you will get this particular thing for just rupees 99. I don't know whether you have tried this or not, but it basically, you know, इट बेसिकली वर्क्स. ऐसी चीजें काम कर जाती है कि आप अगर इंटरेक्टिव रहते हो, जैसे कि देयर वाज वन वेरी नाइस एडवर्टीजमेंट. इट वाज ऑफ द मशीन ऑफ अस्थमा. ठीक है, you don't know what is asthma, that people have difficulty in breathing. Okay, breathing in and breathing out, normally it's very difficult for them, and when they do some heavy physical task, it becomes very difficult for them to breathe it. So they had this particular machine of asthma, okay, to which they can breathe easily. There was this pharma company, and they had this Instagram advertisement run. उनका क्या campaigning था? You must have also seen it, maybe in some other form. That let's check your breathing capacity, okay, and then there is this red color ball, okay, and they will just say now breathe in. So we need to breathe in, and they will say hold, and the ball will move from top to bottom in very slow manner, and when it reaches to the bottom they will say breathe out. So if they say that in between if you stop, then your breathing is not good, your health is not good, and if you reach stop, then you may say that yes, the breathing capacity is very good. Nothing to maybe do with the asthma, the product which they are selling it, machine they are selling it, but you get engaged with that. इंटरैक्टिव सेशन हो जाता है. उन्होंने एडवर्टीजमेंट भी कर दिया, because the ball which they see maybe is of white color or green color, or maybe the logo has been given. So what has happened here? It has become a completely interactive, session for them. So people get engaged, and we need to understand कि डिस्प्ले एडवर्टीजमेंट में कस्टमर एंगेजमेंट सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी है, बिकॉज विदाउट कस्टमर एंगेजमेंट इफ दे आर नॉट getting stick to the product, it will really become very difficult for us. So yes, this is an interactive display advertisement, floating advertisement. The next is now, ये ad अगर आपको पता होगा, floating advertisement is known the ads which gets pop up on your screen, and when it gets pop up on your screen you cannot scroll your home page. I'll tell you again. It's the pop-up which you get on the screen, but the pop-up is done in such a way that you cannot scroll your home page. आप screen आपका नहीं use कर सकते until and unless you close the ad or you enter the ad. Whatever you do that, you have to take some action. Try to understand. You need to take some action. Okay. So in both the cases, if you see the first advertisement of Starbucks, okay. So when I open this particular page on my screen, I'm reading some content regarding sports, and immediately I got a pop-up of Starbucks coffee. Now, two things can be done. First, you see that there is a written close, okay, below Motors, or it is on the right hand side above. Okay, close is written and then X. It means you need to close it, or you need to try it on us and discover the full story. And they have shown the hand. It means that you enter the website. Two things, either you have to do it. If you don't close it, you won't be able to use that particular screen of your maybe anything, laptop or your mobile or computer, whatever screen you're using it. Similarly, you see on the second image of a watch, I'm seeing something behind the screen, I'm reading the article, and I get a pop-up. Two things, I have to close it or I have to click it, and when I click it, I enter the website. I'll tell you that how it works in pay-per-click when you study it. So these kind of advertisements are known as floating advertisements, right? इससे हम क्या कहेंगे? Floating advertisements, where the pop-up comes and until and unless you don't close it or enter the website, you cannot further use the screen. Then comes this expanding advertisements. Expanding means, I guess the image itself will help you to understand that what does expanding means. It means a small advertisement is displayed on the screen, a very small, and if you click, it will open a big screen. I'm not talking about entering into the website. If you see this picture, when I click on the full story or click to learn more, I land on the website of that particular company. Here I'm not entering into the website. The size of the advertisements just increases. That's it. The name itself suggests that it is expanding. An ad that becomes bigger in size after a user clicks on it. Okay. Then comes is a typical video. I just tried one video to share.
How are you so strong? Because my teeth are strong. Strength from your teeth. Explain me please. Yes. Colgate Strong Teeth has Amino Shakti. It makes teeth strong. When you chew your food well, only then will you get all the right nutrients. And
The simplest form of video, that is, you call it as a video. That's it. A video may run. There is a difference between video and storytelling. We'll come to storytelling also. But in storytelling, there is a huge videos which runs on and they explain the history of the companies and their brands. But this is a simple video which we usually see on YouTube, maybe on on Instagram, on any places where we see this kind of videos. So, okay, what are the benefits of doing the display advertisements? Moving to the end of this session, let's try to understand that what are the benefits of advertisements. Of course, I told you that display advertisements, they basically help to increase the brand awareness. The more you do the display advertisement, the more people will be knowing about the product. Up, you try to understand that we don't use each and every product. हम हर product use नहीं करते हैं, but we know the products. I may not be using a Rolex watch, but I know that yes, Rolex is the company which is of watch. Why? Because of the brand awareness. And how did this brand awareness happen? With the continuous electronic advertisements, display advertisements on various platforms. You know, platforms like social media, hoardings, on my Instagram, anywhere I go. I find that yes, of course, there is a company like Rolex who is of watch. So first benefit is of display advertisements. Of course, it helps you to get the prospective customers for the product depending on the demographics, geography, behavior, or any other factors which we are trying to understand. Design of full funnel campaigning. We have understood that what is the meaning of funnel, and as of course, display advertisements helps us to get the different customers at the different stages, completely at different stages, right? We can use different formats like pop-ups, uh, wallpaper ads, video ads, whatever format you want to do it. like आपको स्टैटिक एडवर्टीजमेंट करना है, आपको सिर्फ पोस्टर बनाना है, आपको सिर्फ इमेज रखना है, आपको सिर्फ GIF बनाना है, वट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू डू इट. इन डिस्प्ले एडवर्टीजमेंट में आपके पास काफी सारे ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल हैं, मल्टीपल फॉर्मेट्स यू कैन ट्राई इट, कॉम्बिनेशन यू कैन ट्राई इट. So you have a complete leverage on doing the advertisement. Retarget the customers, as we saw that how the customers, you can see that it's a circle. It goes round and round, right? So it helps you to get the customers back, retarget it, because मैं till some extent I can get new customers, but how many new customers I will get? I have to retain my customers, I have to retarget my customers, right? So मैं अगर you know, if I'm having a restaurant, I may have, say for example, 100 new customers. Okay, the moment I started restaurant, मेरे पास 100 customers आए within a period of say for 2 days. तो 100 customers मेरे footfall था, but my intention will be that 100 customers should come back again. वो वापस आने चाहिए. मैं रोज 100 customers नए कहाँ से लाऊंगी? Restaurant is a thing where I cannot keep on changing the location also. यहाँ पे मेरा retargeting बहुत important है. Alright, measure the results. You know, display advertisement जब भी हम करते हैं, any of it, जितने भी हमने types देखे, हम उसका data analysis काफी बेहतरीन तरीके से कर सकते हैं. We can really find the data in a fantastic way. When we will reach to Facebook, Instagram, we'll show you that how the results have been measured. But हाँ, आप हर चीज, the minute to minute details you can get, and yes, accordingly to it, you can take the decision of whether you should continue the campaign or whether you should stop the campaign or try something new or continue with the same. जो भी आपको decision लेना है, because ये सारी चीजें हम करते क्यों हैं? Decision लेने के लिए, like whether we are on the right track or not. So of course it provides lots of data analysis to us, and good amount of results can be measured. So just summing up, that types of display advertisement, we understood the meaning of it. Then types, first was demographic, second was geographic, third was contextual, retargeting, static, animated, that is GIF, interactive, floating, expanding, video, and we saw some benefits of display advertisement, that is for increase the brand awareness, target customers, design a full funnel campaign, choose from multiple ad formats, retarget the customers, and measure the results. Okay, so this was the topic of display advertisement. I would just request everyone to please put their attendance in the chat box. Thank you so much for the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night.